Hey guys, how's it going? So one of my friends has been coming by. He's been training really hard. A really close friend of mine. He was asking me how I'm approaching my two-a-days. So I figured I'd make this video. But you know, basically with two-a-days, with training twice in one day, I personally, my approach is to train in the morning before I go to work. I get a weight training in, or I get a cardio in, get those endorphins going, so then I already feel accomplished for that day. I go to work having those endorphins, feeling good. When I get out of work, I get something to eat, take a nap, wake up, consume something again, get more stuff in my system, and then I'll hit my second training session, and that's either weight training, a different body part, or it's doing cardio, or it's stretching, or it's doing yoga. You know, there's something that can always be trained. So that's what I'm trying to incorporate. So again, I want to space, personally me, I want to space that time frame between the two sessions to give my body enough time to recover. Because if you see what I'm doing, I mean, it's going by fast. I mean, my workouts are around 30 minutes to an hour, but I'm really pushing it. And so I mean, I wouldn't want to do two workouts back to back, two intense workouts back to back. That would be too long of a training session for me. I like to keep my training sessions less than an hour, if I can. But also, the thing is, I'd say you want to lock in a consistent schedule so that you know, hey, every day this is the time I'm training. And I'm saying before you even do two-a-days, you need to have that for your one-a-days. You know, you work out one time a day, every single day, at a set time. So you know, no matter what's going on, this is a time on this day that I'm getting my shit done. And then, you know, before you do two-a-days, you want to make sure that you're getting adequate sleep. So you might say that I'm not getting adequate sleep, and I could admit I think I could use more sleep, but I tend to fall asleep around 9 or 10 p.m., sometimes earlier, sometimes 7 or 8, but I sleep pretty early, and I'm on that old man schedule. But yeah, I fall asleep pretty early, and that's why I also wake up really early too. So if I'm falling asleep at 9 and I'm waking up at 4 o'clock, you know, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 7 hours. Sometimes I wake up at, you know, 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock, that's 5 or 6 hours. But then having that extra nap when I get out of work is what's really helping me. So I get out of work and I take like an hour and a half to 2 hour nap. And I don't set the alarm or anything, I just take a nap because I'm fucking tired and my body just naturally wakes up. Yeah, so when you're sleeping, you're recovering. And so if you're not sleeping enough, you're not going to be able to recover. We enter this thing called REM sleep when we're sleeping, and that's when we produce like the growth hormones for muscle stimulation. But you know, it comes in cycles. Basically, I think it's like every 90 minutes or something like that. But so when we're sleeping though, well, when we're training, when you're weight training, you're ripping your muscle, and so you want to eat enough protein. Normally, 0.8 grams to a gram of protein per body weight that you want to be, but you want to have enough protein to then repair that muscle, that damaged tissue. A really good analogy that I got from Renaissance Periodization. It's a YouTube channel. This exercise scientist, he was saying that it is a really good analogy. Basically, imagine you're at a construction site, right? And a fucking hurricane comes and it smashes your building. And basically, you know, you had enough material. Basically, you have abundance of material, and so your crew goes in and it builds that building stronger, so that the next time a hurricane comes, it doesn't smash the building, it doesn't fuck it up. But let's say that when that hurricane came and smashed the building, you did not have enough resources. So then your work crew is basically going to be like, fuck, we're trying to allocate all our resources to figure out how to repair this. And we're not able to build it back as quickly or stronger than last time. You know, if you're not eating enough, like, you could actually have muscle breakdown where you're not able to recover, and so you'll start feeling weaker. But if you're barely eating enough, you know, you'll be able to recover, but you might not be able to recover stronger. So you want to have enough protein, like a good amount, like an adequate amount to recover and build your muscle back stronger. So nutrition is important, sleeping is important, and not just protein intake, you know, because I don't want to. You can eat protein and, you know, a bunch of fried chicken, say, okay, I got my protein intake, I'm good. But I personally, I like to be, most of y'all are, I mean, unless you're doing powerlifting, you know, then cool beans, man. But I think most of us have a goal to, like, look a specific way and to, you know, get a beach body. So, like, if you're doing that, you kind of want to be more conscious about the quality of nutrition that you're eating. You know, how is the food being prepared? You know, so, like, I'm going for that route, or I want the aesthetic body, and so I want to be able to say I want to look good, but I didn't know what to wear, so I just take my shirt off. So that's how I'm approaching my 2-day, guys. I work out, I try to give a 12-hour split between the two, more or less. I work out in the morning, I get a nap in, I'm eating, you know, trying to eat better, healthier, trying to sleep more. Then I get my second training session in. If I'm doing weight training for both sessions, I'm trying to hit a different body part. If I'm, you know, not doing that, I'm doing weight training or cardio in the morning, weight training, cardio, or stretching, yoga in the evening. That's just my approach.